both in NCT, also in Wavy, the Chinese sub-unit. Yeah. So
well, it's just clearly it's a life and death situation, because I'm seeing a tree with leaves and a bare one.
Yeah, but I'm curious how you're gonna see. I just want your thoughts on how the routine also showcases that message, or whichever. But yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Camera's getting on my nerves.
There's a live performance of this if you want to see it.
Because the camera's getting. I'll tell you why the camera's getting on my nerves, because I cannot see all the motion. Like, they're clear. They're using their whole body. Let me see, please.
They're cut off like the knees. Yeah.
They're cutting off the knee or at, like, the chest.
Get out of this. There's a live performance actually. Then you can actually see it. Also, pause. Actually, I want to ask you: have you done mirroring work before? Is that how? What is that like? And does it take a lot of practice? Is it difficult? Is it awkward? Like, what's the realities of actually? And do you have to be connected? Like, what's the tea?
It depends on the individual. Like, it would entirely depend on the individual and the relationship that you have with the person you're partnered with. So when I did it, when I was dancing, I came up with the same group of girls, basically. So doing paired work was never an issue for us, because we've known each other since we were 5. So having to stand face to face like this was fine. Or you like take the mic. You take you'll take the piss and like try and make each other laugh or whatever when your teacher's not looking. But for the sake of a performance, no, it's fine. Essentially, when you learn the routine, you have to learn it as you're going to perform it. So it's not something you can learn and then reverse.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah. Of course, you have to start
so if you're doing it on your left, then you will learn it on your left, and the other will learn it on their right, and you will. It's not a thing where we just learn it one way and then who's going to flip it? It's not that. You learn it the way that you're going to the way that you're going to perform it. What I will say for mirror work is you don't rehearse it. You don't practice it like that until you know it down. And then because when you start having to do it like this, there are other intricacies. Because when you're learning it like this on whichever side you're being, you've got complete freedom. You don't have to watch for another person. When you start doing it like this, you suddenly have to remember where you're turning, because you're mirroring each other. So
you have to be.
So as much as it's like, oh yeah, we're going to take a step left and then it's pas de bourrée. It's how big is that step? So you need to match. You've got to be aware of what the other person's doing so you can match them. Otherwise, the routine looks off, even if you are doing the same thing. So like in a rehearsal space where you're doing mirrored work, it would be a thing where your dance teacher would say, okay, everyone who's the right side, we're going to spend the first half of the lesson working on that. And those of you who are the lefts, sit down and watch. And then you turn. And then you have the lefts get up and the rights sit down.
Okay. Oh, rewind it a bit. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's so weird. And things is buffered as well. I mean, what's the tip? Okay. Right, yeah. Thoughts?
So obviously there's like, this is like the battle between the light and the dark or whatever. And, but I feel like, doesn't this genre have like the underlying, like it's the undertones of like, it's called skinship?
Oh, skinship, yeah.
Skinship. I mean, I've spoken to you about this before. I think a lot of the labels make the like use that because they know that it's something that the fans enjoy, and that's what creates like fan fictions and buzz. And sometimes it feels like unnecessary because the way the routine, like the way that routine is, it's clearly like like again, it doesn't even feel like a battle of like light and dark, light versus dark. Yeah, it's just yeah. It's kind, to me anyway, I interpret it more as a, you know when people say like, oh, there's good and evil?
Yes.
Well, in order for there to be good, there has to be the opposite.
Yeah.
Like, you need them both. So that's how that routine comes across to me as, it's not about the light triumphing over the dark or the dark triumphing over... Yeah, they coexist. And like that moment at the end... Is it necessary?
No, to be fair, that moment on here, if you go back to the video, it doesn't look like... In the video, it looks more... Because you see Ten's face, Ten's in white. He kind of looks like... It kind of looks like in pain. And obviously, welcome home. That's the same lyric. And when Winwin kind of holds him, it's more maternal, paternal vibe. It's very... the language, it feels very different. If you go back to the video, you will see that it carries differently. On the live, I don't know why it came off like that, because I was watching that too, I was thinking, hang on. But when you see the thingy, it feels more emotional.
I'm thinking, did they do it like that because, again, the fans
want to see? Yeah, possibly, maybe, yeah. Let's just get to the end. Probably just, yeah.
No, I don't mind watching it again.
Oh, okay. Also, I'd like to see, also, who are you drawn to in particular moves? Is it like even? Is it...
The one in white.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy in white for me has got slightly more control over his body.
Really?
Mhm. It's very slight.
Mm.
I can see they put the trees together.
Yeah. The next one, this is 10, so the one in the white. 10's solo song, Dreaming a Dream.
He's dancing to his own song?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's dance practice as well, so it's nice and sick.
I really like the usage of space. I like that.
Yeah. Thoughts?
So this routine reminds me of Dino's one to Undecided, in the sense that he changes between dancing to the beat of the song and dancing to the lyrics of the song, so that gives you more texture in the routine, because it's not always the same movements at the same tempo, but again it's always on beat regardless. I really enjoyed the use of space. The lines were beautiful. The background dancers are exactly that in the background. So although they're all wearing the same colour, at no point are you confused about who's the main in this. That was really enjoyable. I like that. Bye guys.